called Piss, P-I-S-S, Piss. Before we get started, I just want to make sure everyone in the room is aware that the set we're going to play for you contains explicit mentions of sexual violence, and just violence in general. So if that kind of thing upsets you, please take care of yourselves and take care of each other. We also have earplugs in a little basket up there, totally free. Please take them. Also Band-Aids, masks, first aid kit, naloxone, whatever you might need. Another thing, this is a pretty packed room, which is awesome. But sometimes people might want to leave the room quickly. If you need to leave the room for any reason, just raise your hand really high, and then everyone please pay attention for a raised hand and move out of the way of that person. Yeah. And with that being said, I'm gonna yell at you now.
Oh my God, I fucking love you!
When I grow up, I want to be an astronaut. When I grow up, I want to be an artist.
When I grow up, I want to be a football player.
When I grow up, I want to be a cat hotel owner.
When I grow up, I want to be a baseball player.
When I grow up, I want to be
No devices, no metaphors, no techniques. I don't know if writing about violence is helping me. Am I helping you? I keep trying to make my pain mean something. I spent my life trying to turn my pain into something useful. I spent my life trying to turn my pain into something beautiful. I wanted to write romance novels. Now I need perfect control over my victim narrative. Who is silent and powerless, but it's cliche to write about being powerless like a girl. I want to know that animal sanctuary with my baby sister. But I was bitten by a dog and now animals scare me. I wanted to write romance novels. I wanted to feel safe in my body. I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be a singer. I spent my life learning the right way to scream so people would listen. Listen to me, please. Because not a song is so much. I learned some people only believe you when you're easy bleeding. I learned some people only listen when you're screaming. But I wanted to be a singer.
Everywhere millions and millions of pictures of naked women with their lips spread, our genitals are tied up and pasted. Millions and millions of pictures a day of us in postures of submission and sexual access. And the major motif of pornography as a form of entertainment is that women are raped and violated and humiliated until we discover that we like it. And at that point we ask for more.
With my big skin for the camera, but I still feel I was 17 learning to measure weight in this school. That chance to grab her, and I can't say that anymore, boy. There was a rhythm, being the chosen one, when I let the other hearts that we can be on. Each stage of learning, taking on a first pace. I bleach my teeth until it'll pull me from the cage. But there is a stickiness on my tongue that never washes out. I always say I like it, and I can't say that I don't. Some words are bigger than bodies. I never learned how to get them out of my mouth. Women, don't go! 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 There's a stickiness on my tongue and never wants it out. They always say I like it, and I can't say that I don't. Some words are big, some words are bigger than bodies. I never learned how to get them out of my mouth.
So everything turned out all right because you prevailed.
Right, and
That's the point.
thing.
And you weren't a victim in a sense
Pick
because.
up the pieces.
Right.
Yeah. Go on with your life. Right. Move on and.
So how long before that beautiful body was being used again? Probably for years you wouldn't even use it.
Oh no! You gotta get right back
In the saddle.
And cheese and stomaches. I want it away out of my body. To the sky, to the mind. I didn't want to be carried away. Just trying to run in a different direction. No, I want to make it. Run to left against small on my own.
We have to find some way to keep the rapists off the street. Now, there are different ways of doing it. Law is only one way of doing it. I myself favor violence deeply. I favor it. And the reason that I favor it is that the law isn't working. And as long as the law isn't working, women who have been attacked or who are being attacked need to be able to understand that they have a right to defend themselves against anyone who is attacking them.
Where do you feel the feeling? Show me inside your body. What would you say to comfort? You really know yourself. I know it's the first time you felt like you were trapped inside your body. Can you exchange your feeling for something else? can you act opposite to this emotion? How 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 can you act opposite to this emotion? Interior, a girl's bedroom. Nighttime. A girl lays on her back in the dark, staring at the cut. I can do better. Again. Interior, a girl's bedroom. Nighttime. A girl lays on her back in the dark, staring at the ceiling. Something has been cut. Again. A girl lays on her back in the dark, staring at the ceiling. Something has been weighing on her for a long time. The room is lit by the face of her cell phone. His number is dialed. She's finally going to cut. Again. A girl lays on her back in the dark, staring at the ceiling. Something has been weighing on her for a long time. The room is lit by the face of her cell phone. His number is dialed. She's finally going to let him have it. At first, I thought I was only dreaming. You cut. Again. At first, I thought I was only dreaming. You saying you've only ever known violence, but there was a cut. Again. But there was a kindness in what you cut. Again. But there was a kindness in what you did. How each night you cut. Again. How each night you waited for me to leave so you could cut. Again. How each night you waited for me to leave so you could be alone with my body. It was just a dream. Each night, I sunk into the cut again. I sunk into the cut again. I sunk into the dark and woke with different limbs, teeth stitched to the back of my lips, and fingers sewn in the wrong places. And I still feel the cut again. I still feel the weight of all that skin cut again. I still feel the weight of all that skin cut again. I still feel the weight of all that skin. While you wake up every morning, stepping light as ever. Does your wife know that cut again? Does your wife know that cut again? Does your wife know that you sewed your hands on my cut? No! Does your wife know that you sewed your hands on my back? Everyone after you has tried to cut again. Everyone after you has tried to cut again. Everyone after you has tried to amputate. But all I do is bleed. Cut again. All I do is bleed. Cut again. All I do is bleed. Will you tell your children bedtime stories about me? The sleepwalker. Crawling with me. Too many hands. Cut again. Too many hands. Cut again. Too many hands. Go. Too many hands. Go. Too many hands. I want to cut again. I want to cut again. I want to give it all back to you. I want to give it all back to you. I know what you did was all you knew. I know what you did was all you knew. I know what you did. I know what you did. I know. I know. Interior. My girl's bedroom. Nighttime. A girl lays on her back in the dark, staring at the ceiling. Something has been weighing on her for a long time.
men 100% responsible for their actions, but that is within a particular political context. And when we're talking about patriarchy, misogyny, which is the hate of women, and a rape culture that's held up by heteropatriarchy, white supremacy, and capitalism, and environmental violence, that man is responsible for his actions, but he is not responsible for being brought into that context. Our boys are being raised in a rape culture, and then we're individually holding them responsible as if they invented misogyny. They didn't invent misogyny, they're swimming in it. As activists, we believe it is our collective obligation to change the structures of inequity, the structures of social injustice that promote a rape culture. Then, if we don't serve this young man who's willing to talk to us, women and children are going to pay forever for that, and he is going to suffer. All of our suffering is connected, as is all our liberation, right? Our paths to liberation are connected with each other.
You could have lived in any time, in any body. You could have chosen any dress to wear for him. Make sure they know I reopened that world each night, so anyone who needed to see themselves in another body knew precisely how to enter. And please, somebody, keep me open when it finally kills me. I don't care if it's razor, words, fingernails too. What kind of mess? Tell them I wanted to stay soft, to keep them safe inside me. Show them where to shelter in the subterranean of my body. So we'll always be safe for you. And you, and you, and you.